Father Willie, myself, Father Pinto, Father Jim, periodically we get these requests from area parishes to come and help them. Well, a request came in from a parish recently looking for an English-speaking priest who could celebrate a funeral mass next week. The family wanted a priest who could speak English. I couldn't help but think of St. James' words to those early Christians about not showing partiality. The example he used was favoring rich people who come well-dressed, self-assured, in contrast to the poor who are dressed as best they can, often humble, deferential, choosing to sit in the back, go unnoticed rather than up front and noticed. But mulling over the request for that English-speaking priest, I thought of all those priests who speak English poorly. St. James asked, did not God choose those who are poor in the world to be rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom that he promised to those who love him? Some of my brother priests may speak English poorly, but they are rich in faith. Which brings me to the gospel today and the disarming walk that Jesus was having with his disciples. I say disarming, Father Willie would know this and a few others, mindful of a vocation director that we used to have here, who used to take his candidates on a walk around the campus, all the while asking them different questions, surprised sometimes by some of their answers, which surfaced red flags. Well, in the gospel today, Jesus appears to be taking a disarming walk with some of his disciples. He asks them, who do people say I am? Peter spoke up and said, you are the Christ. It was then that Jesus began teaching his disciples that the Son of Man must suffer greatly, be rejected by religious authorities, and put to death. Very painful words, and Peter was taken aback by them and called Jesus to task. What really provoked Peter's response to Jesus? Why did Jesus rebuke Peter? What do we know, however, or what we do know, however, is what Jesus said to Peter. Peter, you are not thinking as God does, but as humans do. In asking for an English-speaking priest, we could appear to be exhibiting human behaviors, just like Peter, forgetting the sacrifice that Jesus made for all who are rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom that he promised to those who love him.